Cagliari was our second stop on our cruise to Europe. It was actually our third day. This is the view coming into the harbor from our balcony. Nice harbor, good view. You can actually see a little bit of the ship just as we go into Cagliari.
It is Wednesday and Carol is waving to us. We are in the city of Nora.
Nora is an ancient city. It was actually built by the Punic people before the Romans, something around 600 to 800 BC. This is actually some pictures before we started our tour. Really nice ancient facility. We had a translator or narrator who led us on the tour. This is an old fort that guarded Nora. Now, Nora was actually eventually destroyed by pirates. It was a pretty long tour. One time Nora had about 6,000 people living in it, so Tony decided to stay behind because it was kind of a long walk on some rocky road, but he had a nice bench and we got some nice pictures.
Here are the ruins of the Temple of Tani, and this is still in Nora, and it's still Wednesday, October 21st. And my understanding, this Tani is a goddess, and here is her picture, or a drawing. Hopefully this is coming out. And we're still, as I said, in Nora. And Nora, according to our tour guide, at one point was the capital of Sardinia.
One of the things that makes Nora famous is the Roman baths, the ruins. You can see the brick, really thin brick that the Romans used to build the bathhouses, their houses, any kind of government buildings, and really mammoth structures, several stories tall with really ornate floors of mosaics. This is some Punic ruins. They were a little bit different. The Romans built on top of them, but these are some houses and shops that the Punic people lived. This was very cool. This is a Roman concession stand. It's on the back side of a theater.
By the Roman time usually was built between the 2nd and the 3rd century AD, because it was the golden age of Nora. Two different structures dated by the Roman time: the amphitheater, like the Colosseum in Rome, and the theater. Inside the theater, you had to pay for entering inside of it. Inside the amphitheater, it was for free, and you had inside not a single battles was held between gladiators, only comedies, actings, or it was just this, no battles, no fight between animals or people, just comedy and drama. And here you are outside of the theater, and you have the ancestor of the folk chant. Because before assisting, before entering inside the theater, people used to buy some nowadays when you need to buy, for example, popcorns or Coca-Cola or something like this.
One of the ways to tell the difference between the Punic ruins and the Romans is to look for those flat bricks. If it's got flat bricks, they're Roman. If they're kind of round and older looking, they're actually Punic. But the Romans built right on top of it, right on top of the Punic ruins.
Mosaicos. Alors, ici vous avez donc, comme je vous ai dit, deux éléments importants. Le premier qui est ici, c'est le quartier de la classe moyenne. Et de l'autre côté, vous avez les restes d'un des bains thermaux de we start
Our
with
mosaics that Carol's
the
in front of.
explanation for the dis.
These are some Roman mosaics. These essentially were the floor and the entryway to the rich people's homes. Very beautiful, very colorful. It didn't really quite come out very well in the photographs, but super colorful.
It was a meeting place. It was very, very important. We have two baths here in Nora. So this is the first one with the mosaicos. And we will see in a few minutes the second one right there. Donc ici vous avez l'un des bains thermals and it's caved in the middle of it. Because, no, it was different. It was for the doors.
Oh.
Yes, they were not automatic like the doors we have right now, but they had the idea to realize them. Alors ici vous êtes dans la partie, on va dire, chantier.
These mosaics are actually made up of tiny little stones, probably about 1/4 of an inch in diameter, and the stones are placed in different colors that make up these patterns. It's a World Historical Site, so it's protected. We had to stay on the pass and things like that, but really intricate work. Hard to believe that these are more than 2,000 years old.
Here you are inside the main bath of Nora. As you can see, this was the roof of the bath. Unfortunately, after the leaving of the Roman army arrived on Sardinia, pirates, they decided to destroy all the cities. So probably they set fire to the bath and the structure completely collapsed. Elle a collapsé. Alors, ici vous êtes à l'intérieur des bains principaux de Nora. Alors, ces bains principaux étaient énormes, puisque vous êtes à l'intérieur des bains, et ceci. And here, right in front of you, you have this strange part with an horizontal structure, and some parts completely open. You have to imagine that the horizontal part was the pavement. Under it, you had hot water. Why? Because it was a sauna. So Romans, as you've seen, invent these doors typical of shops, but they invent also the heating floors. When you are inside your house, then the hot air is warming your house from the ground. It's exactly the same in this case. So if you have this at home, it's thanks to Romans.
These are some Roman pillars to give you an idea for the size of the houses, the buildings.
One of the most important parts of Nora. Here you have these columns, so you can have an idea of what would like the gardens inside the noble Roman houses. And you have also some mosaicos, the most beautiful mosaicos of Sardinia.
This is an original column. There was only one original column still standing. And these that you saw in the previous picture, these are reproductions to show you what it used to look like.
More mosaics of Nora.
The yellow stones are really yellow. The black one are the dirty waters from the district. So probably it was connected with other houses, and after all the dirty waters went to the sea. So in this area you...
More mosaics of Nora. Now we have the Theater of Nora.
Et là, vous savez, donc l'espèce de système renversé, l'espèce de grande jarre renversée, c'était utilisé pour l'acoustique, ça faisait résonance.
Carol and Tony on October 21st at the city of Cagliari. And fancy this, we found a kitty cat.
Chinese food.
Now say it. Talk.
Hello. We are in Cagliari. We've been saying it wrong the whole vacation, but it's Cagliari. We saw pink flamingos, Punic ruins today. This is overlooking the city, and it's very nice. We're almost done with the tour for today, and then tomorrow it's off to Rome.
And today is Wednesday, October 21st.
That sounds about right to me. I'm good for that.